Three main characters in Real Steel. Charlie Kenton, a former boxer who has financial problems and struggles with responsibility and is self-centered. But over time, he grows to be a good father. Max Kenton, Charlie's 11-year-old son who he barely knows at the beginning of the movie. Max is very optimistic and brave and helps Charlie change for the better. And finally, Adam, an old sparring robot who has a shadow function and that they find in the junkyard and helps Charlie and Max grow closer as a father-son. The movie takes place in about the 2020s, and the setting is at various locations across the United States, including robot boxing arenas, small towns, and underground fighting arenas. And it was released in October 7th, 2011. The movie follows Charlie Kenton, an old boxer in a future where robots have replaced humans in the boxing ring. After his ex dies, Charlie is forced to reconnect with his son Max, who he barely knows. They discover an old sparring robot named Adam while looking for spare parts in a junkyard, which Max believes has potential. Together, they're able to train Adam and enter him into underground fights. Adam begins to win and gets the public attention. As Charlie and Max bond, Charlie learns to become a father. The film ends with a match against Zeus, the world champion robot. Although Adam doesn't win officially, he earns the crowd's respect, and Charlie is able to redeem himself in his son's eye. Charlie's internal struggle with his failures as a father and the external challenges are competing in robot boxing with an outdated machine. The resolution: Charlie chooses to stay with Max and fights by his side and is able to train Adam and embrace his role as a father. Adam proves himself in the ring, and Charlie is able to redeem himself, proving that Adam is a good boxer. There are a couple messages that we can take away from Real Steel. The first one is the power of second chances and the strength of believing in the underdog. It reminds us that relationships, especially those with children and parents, can be healed with enough time, effort, and love. Charlie, like many biblical figures, is flawed and lost, but he's able to find purpose and redemption through love. For example, in Luke 15:24, the prodigal son, "For this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and is found." Charlie's journey is similar to the prodigal son because he returns back to his son after being lost in his own self-centered views and is able to find a renewed life with his son. His story is an example of the fall and redemption of man. He begins as someone who was broken, selfish, and irresponsible. But through his relationship with Max and their journey with Adam, he's able to redeem himself. The film portrays the message that no matter how far someone has fallen, they can always rise again through love, hope, and perseverance.